the family of a domestic abuse victim who was found dead in her home nearly 4 years ago has told ITV News that they believe her suicide was staged. Demi Hannaway was 23 years old when she died. Her body was discovered in her bedroom. At the time, it's claimed police appeared to accept her partner's explanation that she took her own life. But later, Demi's relatives uncovered evidence that her relationship with Andrew Brown was abusive, and they're convinced that he was responsible for her death. Her father says authorities got this massively wrong. Police are now reviewing their investigation. And a warning, this special report from our Scotland correspondent Peter Smith contains details you may find upsetting.
Demi Hannaway had so much to live for. At 23, she had recently given birth to her second daughter when she died in her home. Demi's partner, Andrew Brown, said she killed herself, that he found her hanging in their bedroom. But Andrew Brown was a convicted domestic abuser who had previously attacked Demi when she was pregnant. Still, police appear to have accepted his explanation that it was suicide. 4 years on, Demi's family do not.
Demi did not commit suicide. They have got this massively wrong. Everything points to Mr. Brown's involvement. When they signed this off as suicide, her daughter was abused in life and she's been wrongly remembered.
It was only after Demi died her family discovered threatening messages Brown had been sending their daughter. This while she was pregnant with his child.
You will get your day.
You will get your day.
Away and die. And I hope you die and you're going to go and die. You know, he keeps...
It's
extremely
aggressive, vile.
And I'll laugh. I honestly can't wait till the day you get your comeuppance.
But these were not just angry threats. Demi was keeping record of her injuries after Brown assaulted her.
This is under her neck.
Red marks?
Yeah, under her chin, under her neck.
Brown had a pattern of strangling Demi and spitting on her face. One of his attacks was in front of Demi's younger sister, who was just 11 at the time.
He was on top of her and he was spitting on her face, shouting her ex's name at her. The way I described it was being so young. I mean, Wayne's are scared to the Boogeyman or something. I was scared to him.
The family believe this pattern of Brown spitting on Demi when he strangles her is significant because of how she died and what Brown told them he did when he apparently found her body.
He said he'd spat on her when she was dead. How do you explain that? In any human rationale, how do you explain spitting on somebody when they're dead?
He told you that he spat on her when she was dead?
He told me.
So he told you that he finds her dead and then spits on her?
Yeah, because he was angry with her.
We do not believe he spat on Demi when she's dead. We believe he was spitting on her when he was choking her. He's been worried about DNA, so he came up with this story again that he spat on her while she was dead.
Demi's family raised their concerns about Andrew Brown to police. His response was to throw a brick through their window. Brown, seen running away here, is now in prison, convicted for a second time of domestic abuse against Demi. But despite him admitting that he regularly strangled and spat on Demi, Brown has never been charged in connection with her death. But we have now found evidence that shows Brown was in a rage with Demi just before she died, and we can report how in her final hours Demi had called this friend, pleading for help.
I was like, Demi, can you hear me? And she's like, can you please help me come down to can you please come down to my house? Please come down to my house. And I was like, what's up? What's happened? You know what I mean? What's happening? And she's like, it's Andrew. Well, you need to get him out. He's just out of control. He's just getting worse. Punching things, smashing things.
Did she sound scared?
She sounded really scared, aye. She was petrified, she was greeting, she was sobbing.
And you might have been one of the last people to speak to her alive.
Aye.
What you heard suggests you think there's more to this?
100%, aye.
As well as phoning Dean, we can now show the messages Demi sent him. Seriously, Dean, he won't leave, man. I want to be on my own, he won't go. We can also see she has called Dean multiple times. For real, Dean, I want him to go, he won't. Then she pleads once more. Please, Dean. This was at 4:22 a.m. Just over 1 hour after those messages were sent, Andrew Brown said he walked into this bedroom in their house, and this is where he found Demi dead. Demi's family later found her phone under the bed here. Police had not taken it away for checks, but they say it was smashed and the SIM card was missing. The family believe this was a staged suicide and have lodged a formal complaint about the police investigation, prompting a formal review. We sent Police Scotland our evidence, and in a statement they told us a complaint has been received and is being progressed. It would be inappropriate to comment further while this is ongoing. We also approached Andrew Brown's lawyers and the prison where he's currently held, but at this point there has been no response to our request for comment. Demi's family have some hope. They have now been invited to meet the Lord Advocate, Scotland's head of prosecutions, later this month. A chance to present her with their evidence.
We want justice for her. We need answers. We definitely need answers. We know he is responsible for taking our daughter's life, and we just want the police to do the job that they should have done from the start.
Demi's family have built her this memorial garden, trying so hard to find some kind of peace. But that is impossible, while they still have so many unanswered questions about how Demi died. Peter Smith, ITV News, Airdrie.